friends, it's me, Mickey. Welcome back to another video. I'm so happy to have you here. Today we are unboxing the ColourPop New Moon collection. This is a bit of a procrastination for me. I had ordered this when it first came out, and I've been waiting to open it here on camera with you guys. So let's get into it. I believe when I first ordered this box, or the collection, it was, I'm gonna say $125 for the collection when I ordered it. I'll have more information down below when we get into that, but we are opening it. Open. So far, there's bubbles. And let's see here. This is a big box for literally not a lot of stuff. And quite frankly, it's been so long that I don't really remember everything that's been in this collection. So it's kind of like a little bit of a surprise again. But it looks okay. Well, they have it in this nice lovely bag here for me. Nice lovely bag for that giant box. Let's see here. What should we open first? Ooh. Okay, we have here a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. I have never used these from ColourPop. This one here is We Won't Bite. Let's see here. Ooh. So that is that outside of the packaging. Super pretty. Let's see here. Let's give it a little bit of a, ooh. I don't even know how to describe that. How do you describe that? That is gorgeous. I was not expecting that from this. That is really fun. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but I cannot wait to use that in something. That is really pretty. Let's see here. So we have another Super Shock eyeshadow, the Volturi. That is the packaging on this. I do love the packaging on this. It's definitely very much New Moon. I remember when this movie came out, I went and saw it in theaters with my mom. So there is that one. I love the way these feel. They're very silky, very smooth. I can't wait to play with these. That is a very dark shade. It is. That is a very dark shade. I don't know how much use I'm gonna get out of these, but I definitely can't wait to play around with them a little bit more, see how I like them, considering that I've never used them before. But they're the Super Shock shadows. And then let's see here. Ooh, I think this is the body oil. Yeah, so this is the Soul Body Glow Oil. Called It's a Wolf Thing. So pretty. What is it? Have you ever had a secret that you couldn't tell anyone? A little quote there from Jacob. Let's see, I'm trying hard not to ruin any of the packaging. So I want to keep it. Ooh, that is very pretty. I don't think this is going to be something that I can get a lot of use out of, maybe during the summer. I don't know why that really kind of reminds me of the way Michael's smells. But there's that. It's a nice golden body oil. I don't think I'll get a ton of use out of it, but I'll find some use for it. I think it's pretty, but it's not something that I would gravitate towards for use. But that's okay. It's part of the collection. I wanted to have the whole thing. What do we have here? So next up we have the multi-chrome shadow sticks. There was 3 of these in the collection, and it looks like we have one that's representing the wolves, the Cullens, and like Bella. Those are those all three together. I love the packaging on this. I'm really kind of bummed that I didn't get the original, like the first Twilight collection, but I might try and see if I can piece that together. I do love how on all of the packaging there are quotes from the movie. I think that's really fun. But this first one that we have here, I'm guessing because it has the bike on it, that this is kind of more Bella one. It's always been him is the name of the color, and the quote here is, the pain is the only reminder that he was real. So yeah, this is a Bella one. Let's see here. Again, I'm in love with this packaging. I really hope that they continue with these Twilight collections, because I really would like to have the whole saga. But this one is, it's very like a blue green, I think. Like, I don't know how well that's translating on the camera, but in person it has a very like bluish greenish color there. Oh, I like that. Again, I don't know what I would use this for, like not in my daily routine or anything, but I really like that. I really like the way that that feels. So definitely play around with that, see what. And then let's see. Next up we have Vampire Girl. It has the colon and crest on it. And the quote here, it will be like I never existed, I promise. So yeah, this one's more about Edward. Just kidding. If you're Team Edward or Team Jacob, you do you, friend. You do you. Okay, this one looks a little more red-green. See on camera, that looks way more red. Let's see here. Okay, so it has kind of more of like a golden red shift to it. But yeah, I'm really liking these. I really like the way that these feel. Like the texture of them, I think is super smooth. I can't wait to play around with them, see how I like them, if it's something more that I want to add to like my collection of makeup. I have some other ColourPop stuff. I had when the Frozen 2 came out, I have the collection of that, but I don't use it too much because I kind of love it, the packaging, way too much. And then we have Wolf Girl here, and the quote on this one is, what, I'm not the right kind of monster for you. So that's definitely a Jacob quote. And there's that. Let's see here. I don't know, I feel like those two, because that's Wolf Girl, and I feel like that one's, I don't know, I feel like when they're not, they kind of have like they definitely have the same base. They definitely have the same base. So there's not, I don't know, not something, there's not enough of a difference between them that I'm like, oh, cool, whatever. It's not, I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to like put it back. And then we have here, ooh, Ultra Glossy Lip. Let's see here, and it says runs with vampires, and then the quote is, it's just a little blood, Bella. And that's when, if you haven't seen the movie, that's when Bella whacks her head on a rock after riding a bike, and Jacob's like, and she's bleeding, and she apologizes for it. But there is the end. Super pretty. I'm not big on lip oils and lip glosses, except for like, just kind of for like a photo. I don't tend to wear them much, but there's that. Again, I'm in love with the packaging. You know, this is definitely like middle school. I'm like, middle school me is just like in love that these companies are doing stuff like this. Like, I would have been begging my mom, please buy me these. But now I'm an adult and I can buy them with my adult money. Let's see here. So now we have lipstick and pencil duos. This one is the You Can't Trust Vampires, and of course it has the Volturi, core Volturi there. And it also has a quote. They're the closest thing to royalty that my world has. That's an Edward quote. And so we have the lipstick and the lip liner. Ooh. A nice red lipstick there. Go ahead and swatch that real quick. Oh, that's very pink. That is a very pinky red. Not necessarily my color, but that is okay. And this is the lip liner that they paired with that. Very dark in comparison, but you could definitely make that into a very nice lip look. I'm a big fan of lipsticks, so this is great. I'm really into these. And then we have this lipstick and pencil duo, Bella, Where Have You Been, Loca? If you're on TikTok, you know that quote has been flying around everywhere. At least it was. I don't know about TikTok so much anymore, but it was. So, oh, then we have like a nice brown nude taupey lipstick. This is definitely more up my alley than the red, but that's okay. I will get use out of both of them. And let's see, the lip liner that they paired with it is a little closer than the one that they had paired for the red, but that's still can be a look. That's all that matters. Yeah, I'm really hoping they come out with an Eclipse collection that I would probably cry. Eclipse is my favorite movie out of the series. It's also my favorite book out of the series, even though I think they all have their issues. But now for the big piece is the eyeshadow palette. Ooh, I'm so excited about this. Love this packaging. I think ColourPop does a really good job on their themed collections. Let's see. Ooh, this is just a slide it out. Oh, I love that. The moon. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Oh, and then it looks like we have they're like some trailer, like the movie promo photo here of Edward, Bella, and Jacob, and then we have the beautiful eyeshadows down here. So I'm going to swatch them for you on my arm today. So first we have Mood Control, which is in reference to Jasper. That is one of his abilities, is that he can kind of influence people's moods. And then we have Marry Me, because well, Edward does ask Bella to marry him. And then we have Wolf Pack, which is a very chunky glitter here, but I will never say no to these from ColourPop. Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah, I'm obsessed with that. That is pretty. And then we have, Alice, which, if you don't know, why are you even buying this? It's a nice pretty yellow shimmer, gold shimmer there, which I do think seems very fitting for Alice. And then we have Senior Year, which is very like mustardy kind of yellow there. You're Sort of Beautiful, which comes from the same scene where, oh, that one's kind of patchy. The same scene as when Bella hits her head, she calls Jacob Sort of Beautiful. Adrenaline is another beautiful chunky glitter here. Oh, it's has a nice red, pinky red. Oh, I love that. I love that. I'm gonna get a lot of use out of that one, let me tell you what. Alrighty, and then we have Bloodsucker. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty. I will say ColourPop, they do some good eyeshadow palettes. So I'm really hoping that they keep going with the Twilight thing. So we Face Punch. I want to say that's in reference to when Bella, Mike, and Jacob go to the movies. And that is a nice, pretty, kind of like orangey brown, kind of like a burnt orange glitter chrome. I don't know terms. It's fine. I just know I like it. Okay, I just know I like it and I'm gonna use it. And then we have Trade Secrets. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. Ooh, that's a nice, pretty golden shade. That is one thing that I really love about this palette, is that it is very warm toned, and just the color story on it. A lot of browns, a lot of golds, a lot of the deeper reds and stuff like that is definitely something that I will get a ton of use out of. So I'm gonna kind of try and go right here now because I kind of used up the rest of my arm. So we have Paper Cut, which if you don't know, that's Bella's birthday. She gets paper cut, Jasper tries to attack her. It's great. And that is a nice deep red. I love that. I did kind of double up on it a little bit there, but that is a deep red. I can't wait to use that. My finger is pretty stained from that one, so that one probably be careful of. October, November, December is when she has her little moment after Edward leaves. And it's kind of like a deep brown. It looks a little purpley in the pan, but that is a deep brown. It also kind of stained a bit. And then we have Soulless Monster, which is what Edward thinks he is. It's kind of like a deep green. It's like a greenish, yeah, I don't know. It's like a deep green, goldy color. And then we have Your Everything, which is a brown shade here. So yeah, that is the eyeshadow palette here. I think it's very beautiful. I can't wait to play around with it. I think ColourPop did a great job, especially for all the fans out there that have, you know, living in their Twilight moment. So it's great to have something to kind of bring it back. So that is the collection of New Moon from ColourPop. I'm very excited that you were here with me today. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. And if you have any thoughts about this collection, please comment down below. Also, if there's anything that you would like me to unbox or anything that you would like me to like do a full review of, please let me know. Also, please, if you would like to see more videos from me, subscribe, and if you don't mind, please like this video. If you did enjoy it, it really means the world to me that you were here today watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day and have fun. Bye.